Hello, dear students. A very good day to you all. I hope and believe that you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Stay home, maintain health rules, and study properly. And side by side, you can gain knowledge on different subjects. You can read books, different books, especially English books, and watch English movies so that you can enrich your command in English. So, welcome you all to online class. I'm Richard Gomez. Today I'll take English second paper of class 5, voice change. So, this is the first part of voice. So, what is voice? In grammatical sense, voice is a kind of transformation where we change subject into object and vice versa. That is, object into subject. That is, in grammar, voice is a kind of transformation where we change the subject into object and object into subject. That is vice versa. There are two types of voice, active and passive voice. So in active voice, what is active voice? When we emphasize on the subject, then it is active voice. When we emphasize on the subject is our focus, then it is active voice. In active voice, subject does the action itself. So why do you need passive voice? So if you get the definition here, passive voice, when we emphasize on the object, then it is passive voice. That is, passive voice is needed when we want to emphasize or focus on the object. In passive voice, the changed subject, that is what was object actually, it has been changed into subject, and this subject cannot do the action itself. This is the main thing. In passive voice, the subject cannot do any action itself. So first we have to identify whether it is active or passive voice. Then we can change it. If we don't get the sentence whether it is active or passive, then it might be a problem for us to change the voice. So here I have given 5 examples where I'm going to show you how we can detect whether the sentence is in active voice or in passive voice. If you get the thing, then you can change it easily, the opposite voice. If it is active, then you have to change into passive. If it is passive, then you have to change into active voice. So first sentence, he plays football in the field. Here we can easily get he plays football in this. The subject works itself. It can do the work. It can do the action itself. He plays football in the field. Second sentence, he has drawn the picture. Here also, he, the subject, is doing the work, has drawn the picture. So these two sentences are active voice. But number 3, our school is closed today. 4, my book has been lost. And 5, the thief is being beaten. Here the first 2 sentences are active voice and the last 3 sentences are passive voice. That is 3, 4 and 5 are passive. Why? It is said here, I have written it, in the active voice, subject does the work itself. In first 2 sentences, the subject can do the work by itself. But in passive voice, object has turned to subject, but the new subject cannot do the work. Here, our school is closed today. Our school cannot do the thing itself. My book has been lost. Here, my book cannot do the thing because these are inanimate things. But the thief is being beaten. Here, thief is animate things, but living things. But it is not him who is doing the action. That is, the thief is being beaten. He is the object here. Somebody else is or are beating the thief. So the thief here the subject, but it cannot do the work by itself. So this is also passive voice. By somebody, 3, 4, 5. Here in the sentence it should be by someone, by someone. But we can see how we can change these voices, that is passive to active and active to passive. First sentence, he plays football in the field. If you change it, answer is given. Football is played in the field by him. Here this is passive, and in the passive, football is the subject, and this subject cannot do the work itself. Second one, he has drawn the picture. The answer, if you want to change it, the picture has been drawn by him. It is maintaining a rules. I am telling the rules in the later phase. I am just changing the voice, and then I will show you the rules. Our school is closed today by somebody. So by somebody, this should be our object, and we should change it into subject. The authority or the government or the principal closes our school today. We can use any subject here. Number 4, my book has been lost. That is, I have by me. It should be by me, but it is not given. So when we are changing it into passive, we should say I have lost my book. Fifth one, the thief is being beaten. So someone is beating the thief. So the police or the public are beating the thief. The police or the public are beating the thief. Though it is inhuman, but I am writing the sentence only to make you understand. So whenever we are going to change the voice, we should know the sentence construction, sentence patterns, the how a sentence is formed. So I have given here different forms of sentences. First of all, subject plus verb, that is, I go, he plays, Hassan reads, Kabir swims. I have given all the present tense, but it can be past or future also. He went, I went, he will play, Hassan will read. Anyway, any tense can be done, subject and verb, this pattern the sentence may be. Second pattern, subject plus verb plus noun, that is, he is a doctor. Here a doctor is a noun, and this is subjective complement. She is an engineer. An engineer, this is noun, and this is subjective complement. Third one, subject plus verb plus adjective, that is, she is good. Here good is subjective complement. The man is honest. Honest, here it is subjective complement, and this is also adjective. Fourth one, subject plus verb plus adverb. He plays well. Well is adverb. You talk loudly. Loudly is adverb. She sings sweetly. Sweetly is an adverb. And fifth one, subject plus verb plus object. I know him. Here him is an object. I know whom, him. And he has written a letter. He has written what? A letter. So a letter is an object here. So we can change voice where there is an object in the sentence. We should always remember this. So subject plus verb plus object, I know him. Here him is an object. He has written a letter. A letter is an object. So what is an object? If we ask the main verb with what or whom, the answer we get is an object. That is, he is known to me. Here I know him. He is known to me. He has written a letter. The answer is a letter has been written by him. Sometimes double objects can come. That is, Mr. John teaches us English. Mr. John teaches whom? Us. Mr. John teaches what? English. So here double objects. Us is one object, English is another. So you can change the voice, changing the object, any object, into subject. That is, we are taught English by Mr. John, or English is taught to us by Mr. John. Second, another sentence, this is similar to this. We selected Habib, our captain. But here Habib is an object, but our captain is not object, it is objective complement. So Habib was selected our captain by us. This is the only answer here. We cannot change our captain to as a subject, because it's not an object. This is objective complement. So the rules of changing passive voice, we should follow these 5 rules at a time. First of all, we should change the object into subject, a subjective form of the object. First we will set, then we will set auxiliary verb according to new subject and tense. The object which has changed into subject, we will consider it as subject, and we will place an auxiliary verb according to that subject and also the tense of the sentence. Then the past participle form of the main verb. Always in passive voice, main verb is past participle. Then preposition generally by, otherwise to, in, with, at, etc. preposition may come. And objective form of the subject. This is the last part. The subject is changed into object and its objective form we should use. Now I am giving the auxiliary verb of passive voice here. Present indefinite tense, we should use am, is, are. Present continuous, am, being, is, being, are, being. Present perfect, has been, have been. Past indefinite, was, were. Past continuous, was being, were being. Past perfect, had been. Future indefinite, shall be or will be. Future continuous, shall be being or will be being. And future perfect, shall have been or will have been. So now I am showing some sentences and I am changing the voice here. Here are different types of sentences: present tense, past tense, future tense, and also in different form, that is assertive sentence, interrogative and imperative sentence, and some passive voice are given also here. So mix sentences here, we are changing this voice. First one, I don't like rice. Here it is active voice, I am changing it into passive. Rice is not liked by me. Here, first of all, rice, the object here, it is taken as subject here. Then helping verb is according to subject and tense, and then not, as it is negative sentence not, and main verb past participle form liked, and after that by, and after that the subject change into object and its objective form me. So rice is not liked by me. Second one, I know the man. The man is known to me. Here known to, because after known by is not used, so to is used, so it is written here. The man is known to me. He opened the door. The door was opened by him. Number 4, speak the truth. This is imperative. We should use let. Let the truth be spoken. Now 5, Rome was not built in a day. This is passive voice because Rome is a country, is a city. It cannot do any work itself. So whenever we are changing, we have to change it into active voice. The subject is, I am taking Rome was not built in a day by someone, that is by Romans or the people of Rome. So we are giving the subject here. The Romans or the people of Rome did not build Rome in a day. This is active voice. Number 6, help the poor, imperative. Let the poor be helped. Number 7, what cannot be cured must be endured. So we must endure what we cannot cure. Number 8, 9 and 10 interrogative sentences. Number 8, do you know my teacher? Here, is my teacher known to you? Number 9, what do you mean? What is meant by you? And last one, who helped you? That is, by whom were you helped? So these are the answers of these 10 voices. I'll show you the rules and also the change of present tense in assertive forms in the next class. So until next class, goodbye. Stay home and be safe. Have a nice day. Thank you.